Wandering Ghosts by F. Marion Crawford. Narrated by Merrick. Produced by Antilles Publishing House. All audio rights are reserved. First story. The Dead Smile. Chapter 1. Sir Hugh Ockram smiled as he sat by the open window of his study in the late August afternoon. And just then, a curiously yellow cloud obscured the low sun, and the clear summer light turned lurid, as if it had been suddenly poisoned and polluted by the foul vapors of a plague. Sir Hugh's face seemed, at best, to be made of fine parchment drawn skin tight over a wooden mask in which two eyes were sunk out of sight and peered from far within through crevices under the slanting, wrinkled lids, alive and watchful, like two toads in their holes, side by side and exactly alike. But as the light changed, then a little yellow glare flashed in each. Nurse MacDonald said once that when Sir Hugh smiled, he saw the faces of two women in hell. Two dead women he had betrayed. Nurse MacDonald was 100 years old, and the smile widened, stretching the pale lips across the discolored teeth in an expression of profound self-satisfaction blended with the most unforgiving hatred and contempt for the human doll. The hideous disease of which he was dying had touched his brain. His son stood beside him, tall, white, and delicate as an angel in a primitive picture, and though there was deep distress in his violet eyes as he looked at his father's face, he felt the shadow of that sickening smile stealing across his own lips and parting them and drawing them against his will. And it was like a bad dream, for he tried not to smile and smiled the more. Beside him, strangely like him in her wan, angelic beauty, with the same shadowy golden hair, the same sad violet eyes, the same luminously pale face, Evelyn Warburton rested one hand upon his arm, and as she looked into her uncle's eyes and could not turn her own away, she knew that the deathly smile was hovering on her own red lips, drawing them tightly across her little teeth, while two bright tears ran down her cheeks to her mouth and dropped from the upper to the lower lip while she smiled. And the smile was like the shadow of death and the seal of damnation upon her pure, young face. "Of course," said Sir Hugh very slowly, and still looking out at the trees, "if you have made up your mind to be married, I cannot hinder you, and I don't suppose you attach the smallest importance to my consent." "Ah, father!" exclaimed Gabriel reproachfully. "No, I do not deceive myself," continued the old man, smiling terribly. "You will marry when I am dead, though there is a very good reason why you had better not."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?